only on esportbf.com.
Yeah, hopefully that's not going to be the case here this time. But we are live, and we are going to be seeing how this is going to be playing out here in just a few moments. Right now, XceeD is going to be on the German side, and we are going to be seeing Strangers with Candy on the British side. So for now, it does look like Frantic is going to be able to get those first 2 kills on the board. And that is going to be fantastic. Possibly a third. Nope, he does get clipped, but not before doing a considerable amount of damage. We'll hold on to that C flag, though. Not going to have to worry about any pressure. In the meantime, we are going to be seeing some pushes coming in from that B flag, as it does go over into the favor of Buffalo Smiley. And Buffalo Shine isn't going to be here playing, but we are going to be seeing Smiley taking up the reins. So he's going to be able to spot that movement coming in. Nice pickup. Transitioning back over, not quite going to be able to find that, but we do see that C flag is flashing. And really good shots there from Smiley, just knowing where those players are going to be at. Some blind fire, though, is coming in through the smoke. And does he pick up a third? Almost able to take down 3. That would have been massive, but unfortunately not going to be the case there for Smiley. Raging Bull, though, coming back in. And did see some interesting plays coming out from Raging Bull last weekend. Oh, shooting bodies. Raging Bull, buddy. This is not the time nor place to do that. Bad stuff happens when we be shooting bodies. So we'll see if that comes back to bite him. But Jordy is going to be up and alive here on that B site. And we are going to be seeing those spawns coming on up. Oh, nice plays there. That's going to be Notpaz doing a fantastic job, taking down at least 2. Possibly as, oh my god, what is this, Dice? What have you done to my view? Sorry about that, guys. Still haven't fixed that issue with the cameras, but yeah, just message your local Dice, and they should be able to get that fixed, right? Right. Deagle, gonna be looking for any stragglers coming on out, but for the time being, does look like XceeD has pretty much locked this down. Don't really see them losing this any time soon, unless maybe we see a leak out towards that C flag. Deagle is getting pushed back just a little bit here. Will end up getting picked up, but his teammate should be able to get that kill. That was Raging Bull there, coming back in for the save. And once again, they are going to be able to bottom up here onto that alpha flag. So taking a look right now at the overview, you do see nobody pushing up towards the north. They are able to get a little bit of pressure here onto that B site, but for now, it's not too bad. I mean, 131, 154, we have plenty of time plenty of time here. And Raging Bull is going to be up on top over here looking down towards that B site. You see some explosives coming on in. And it doesn't look like his teammates are going to be able to get there just in the nick of time here to stop his burn, though they should be able to keep this from getting completely grayed out, as Notpaz currently in a 3-in-1 situation. This is going to be huge here if they can clear this out. Continuing on this massive lead that they are starting to build, about 30 tickets now, as only one player is going to be left up and alive, and he does end up getting picked up. Raging Bull looking really good actually right now. He's 5-in-1 currently, and I know he was getting some heat last weekend for some issues, but sorry, do apologize, guys. Looks like we are going to be having some technical difficulties here. Bull still going to be doing some work now. 6-in-1. This is going to be over here next to that Charlie flag with his teammate in hand. They should be able to hold this off. Loving the fact that we're seeing the FG42 coming out and in play. He knows that there's going to be a couple of guys out onto the truck. Does a fair amount of damage. Won't be able to get the kill though. Is there a medic over here? There is not. So he is going to be low on health if he gets tagged up again, as his teammate does go down. So retreat from Bull is going to be coming back over here towards that C site. Frantic is going to go ahead and get that very fast respawn coming on up. We're not going to be seeing any pressure onto Bravo just yet, but it does look like a couple of players there are getting taken out in the middle of the map. So a push now is going to be commencing. Molotov coming out right here from the start. Really good kill there onto Berg, as Raging Bull, like I said, very low on health, already used his health pack, and no spawns are going to be coming in. C flag is getting contested, but we do see the rotation coming in for XceeD. They're immediately going to be putting on some heat here towards that A flag. A wraparound, actually, it looks like, from, I think this was Frantic, to be able to get onto that C site. So possibly, oh, the headshot coming out from Smiley. That's going to clean up A. And Frantic here, if he pushes fast enough, well, it doesn't look like he's pushing at all. Raging Bull and Frantic both over here on a Charlie. I was going to say, if they pushed fast enough, they could secure themselves a 3 cap. That would put them in a very bad situation, and they may be able to do just that anyways. As you can see right now, C flag is going to be going down. It is going to be a 2-man pushing back over here towards that A flag to get that home. But Smiley at it. He is going to be able to lock it down. That is 10 and 3, making it look easy as he hold on to that A site. That's going to be a 3 cap here, guys. And those tickets, they're quickly going to be going down. Immediately, you do see the transition over onto Bravo. They should be able to hold that off. Only 1 player there. Let's go back over here to Raging Bull, as he is currently 8 and 2 with a 4-man push coming right at him. Bull does get taken down, not going to be able to stay alive. Frantic also getting caught up and taken down as well. Does look like the play over here towards B was not successful. And we do see no spawns yet from home. Nobody is going to be going in for trades. Well, it looks like they are going to be coming into A. So not looking like they want to take their home flag. They're just going to try and play this from the other side of the map. And Notpez right now at 7 and 1. We'll see if he can do any damage here. We'll be able to pick up the first kill. Kind of messing up there on the second one. That will be Jordy being able to take him down. Mixed Up and Xeon both getting kills of their own. All right, looks like we are going to be seeing that C flag getting taken back over here from XceeD. As Strangers with Candy having some issues getting really onto the board. 59 tickets now to 130. Still have not seen them getting control of the burn. Good kills here coming in from Mixa as they are going to be pushing up towards that Charlie site. Having a little bit of issue actually getting onto the edge of the wall there. And now they are going to be able to get that pressure, which needed to happen a long time ago here onto that C flag. They are quickly getting dispatched, though, as Jordy is the last man left up and alive here on that Charlie side. He goes in for a very risky revive, but managing to get out of it. And we do see Jordy here doing a fantastic job of staying up and securing themselves that C flag. So A flag did get taken over. We are going to be seeing XceeD making their way back over here towards Bravo. Again, the map is pretty much flipped. Paz is going to be over here towards that Charlie site. Deciding that not really going to have a whole lot of a chance, maybe. Rotating onto Bravo. Although he takes quite a bit of damage trying to transition back over. See if he can double back and get this kill. Very low on health. Pulls out that revolver. Can't connect with the shots. Missing so many of them. Finally, he's going to be able to pick up Mixed Up. But man, that was rough. As Notpaz almost going down. And eventually we'll be able to get that kill. Jordy is going to be over here behind. We'll be able to pick up one. Looks for number 2 as they look to even up the score as much as possible. Remember, these maps are won on a majority of tickets, so there is an opportunity for them to come back in the next round with a much higher ticket count and take the map as a whole. As Jordy is going to be able to lock down another one with some hipfire spray. Can't get the third, though. B flag now transitioning back to XceeD. And we are going to be seeing Frantic here, over here towards the north, waiting for a possible push. You know, honestly, right now, if I was XceeD, I'd just go ahead and sit on this lead. There's really no reason to go for a 3-cap. Just sit on it, burn it, and just get that lead as far possible as you can. I think that's what we are going to be seeing right now. Larpa doing a great job at long range with that Lewis gun. Actually, not a map that I would have expected to see a Lewis gun on. But I guess here to the north side of the map, there is some longer sight lines that could come into play, as we just saw. But Smiley is going to be able to do some work. 17 and 8 here, guys, as he has done a fantastic job so far this game. Frantic on the other side of the map here towards that alpha flag with Raging Bull. They're going to try and lock this down. Nice little crossfire that they are going to be able to create. Frantic, though, is getting chased, and he is going to be able to find the kill as well. This duo doing a fantastic job with Raging Bull and Frantic on these outer 2 flags. And they will be able to secure themselves once again another 3-cap. Yes, we do see B starting to flash down. Berg is on top. But for how long? We need to be seeing some spawns coming back in. We do see a teammate. As it is now going to be 4 players getting onto the flag. Berg will be able to spot the first, but can't do anything else about it. Larpa is going to be back up and alive. He ends up getting taken down. Xeon is going to be down below. Jordy also going to be up top. He's the last one up, and he does pick up at least 1, but it's not enough. And they are going to go down 106 there to 0. That is a devastating scoreline to have to beat. As you can see, those scores going down for XceeD. Top fragging across the board. None of them getting up in the double digits in terms of death. Jordy really the only one doing some work. 18 and 12. So SwC, they're really struggling in that game to really find any purchase whatsoever in that game, or on the map rather, and having some trouble there rotating. I gotta say, XceeD did a fantastic job getting the pressure in on those back 2 flags. I like the way Raging Bull and Frantic was playing it. I think Frantic was very, very patient at times when I probably would have been a lot more aggressive, and it worked out for him really, really well. So that duo really locking down this particular map, which makes sense because this was XceeD's pick. So you would assume that they would be doing some really good work here on this particular map itself. So XceeD really putting in a little bit of a stake in the ground there, saying that this is our map. And we'll see if SwC will be able to return. Now, here's the deal, guys. They've got to win this map by 107 tickets or more in order to take map number 1. And here we go. All right, so let's see. Standard breakouts, it looks like so far. Xeon is going to go ahead, stay up into the middle. Jordy getting onto that B flag right away. They really need to make this B site work for them right here out of the gate. They've got to get control of it as soon as possible. It does look like they are going to be able to get a couple of kills here right away. Nice pick up there from Jordy. Looking for number 2. Not wanting to get too carried away with it, though. Spot him out there on the ground. Can he connect with the shot? So close, but can't. Does end up going down. Smiley now down below here for XceeD. He was very, very low on health. as he's now finally going to be able to get some help there from his teammates. But have they been able to clear it out? They have, as we do see Berg, the last man up here for SwC, gets a nice little headshot there, but is it going to really translate into anything? No, I don't think it is. Larpa now going up here towards the north, but immediately you do see Raging Bull and Frantic in tow to go ahead and transition, watching for any kind of pressure that could potentially come their way. Mixta now going to be going in for a little bit of a flank of his own here onto Bravo. Not successful, as Jordy managing to get onto the site itself. We need to be seeing some spawns here very, very quickly. Jordy not going to be able to make that happen there, as we do see Frantic with a possible engagement onto that A flag. See, Raging Bull has spotted him back out. He knows exactly where he's going to be at. Frantic goes in for the push, easily flushes him out, and we do see another successful hold there onto A. Smiley is going to be set up fairly far forward. He's going to try and watch for anybody leaking out here towards that B flag. Not really too sure as to why they pulled back 3 players here. It does give some room for Mixta to go ahead and get some push, get some ground here, pushing on up. So here we go, Mixta getting into that B site. He is going to be completely surrounded. There are 3 other players here onto the site itself. Goes down almost immediately up here towards the north. They get the call out. Raging Bull getting onto that C site. Anybody whatsoever able to respond to this in time. Where the spawn's going to be coming in at. Looks like we are going to be seeing Xenon trying to get some pressure here. A couple of players are going to be leaking out here towards the north, but Larpa decides to go back to that C flag to try and help out. Frantic's going to be holding the corner there onto Berg, and that is going to be a cleanup there onto C. And I think that really right now this is going to be XceeD dominating all day long. I don't see right now the way that the play is going that we're going to be having SwC really doing much in the way of coming back into this round. 158 right now to 107. I do want to point this out, not trying to beat on any team here, but 2 tickets have been lost currently. That is it for XceeD. Maybe make it 3 now. So that is a very, very impressive stat line to have. 5 players are going to be pushing on in. Raging Bull decides to back on out. And honestly, you did the damage that you needed to. You don't need to just die on the flag needlessly. So very smart play coming in right now for XceeD. They're going to go, okay, we've got the tickets burned. We got a pretty sizable lead right now, about 60 tickets or so. Let's go ahead, back out. We got the 2-cap burn still. We don't need to get too crazy here. Oh, but look at Frantic. He's all the way in the backfield, and he's going to be able to get that nice kill. As Larpa had absolutely no idea where he was at. Should be able to get some burning onto that C flag here in just a few seconds. Raging Bull doing some work now over here onto B, as he is up to 4-0, has yet to die. And spawns, what are these spawns right here? That is crazy. But C is going to be getting taken over right now, as we do see him starting to get shot up pretty badly, transitioning over here towards possibly A. Not sure what Berg is doing right there, if he was waiting for maybe some spawns to come in. Possibly some communication missteps. I'm not too sure. As we do see Larpa. Ooh, he just sees a shoulder right there. Has to go ahead and poke back in. Berg does get taken down. Nice little 2-man setup to hold on to this defense, but very low on health. Has to back out. As Larpa might be waiting for some more respawns to come on in, but that 3-cap is really, really going to start showing, as that damage is just going to pile and pile and pile on. Berg managing to finally get out towards that A flag. He's going to have very, very fast burn here with his teammate, but 45 tickets left to go to 154. He's got a lot of work ahead of him here in order to make up for this Massive misstep. All right, Berg. I guess he's feeling a little bit better. I don't know if I would at this point, but hey. You got to take your anger out somewhere, right? And here is Jordy on the other side of the map here on Charlie, starting to that burn over on the C. Possibly going to be holding this off on the other side of the map. As 35 tickets are left right now for SwC in order to make this play. There's some pretty decent spots, though, that we are seeing from these players, but unfortunately a little bit late here. And that's going to be another 3 down. Is Berg and Larpa not really in a position here to help out onto that C site whatsoever. Berg, I want to see him maybe transitioning over towards Bravo. But he is taking a very long time, a little bit paranoid maybe of some players coming out from main spawn. And he does kind of miss his chance, miss his opportunity. Raging Bull may have just gotten a little bit of a whiff of what was going on and immediately transitions back over here towards that Bravo site. He's going to be able to hear those footsteps. Should be able to get the kill here. No, he misses the shots. We'll see if he's going to be able to make that up inside the building. He does end up going down. I think, though, his teammates should be able to pick that up, and they do. So Frantic is going to be back here onto the north side of the map, waiting for anybody to potentially come in. So far, that is not going to be the case. Deagle doing some work as well, as he does pick up Jordy. 21 tickets left now for SwC. As XceeD is just piling on this lead over and over and over again. Like I said before, we can safely say this is going to be a map win here for XceeD. So SwC, probably at the time being, just not really caring what happens for the remainder of this map. Would not surprise me whatsoever if they may be talking about what's going on here for the next one, as it is going to be their map choice, and that will be on Rotterdam, so could be an interesting one there. Haven't seen Rotterdam popping up in a rotation in quite a while. As you can see right there, 11 now, 12-0 there for Deagle, 11-3 for Smiley. Notpaz going 11-3. Mixta on the other side, only 1-11 himself. No double digits. In fact, all of them are just struggling to get away from that number 5 spot there for the kills. As you do see Deagle getting a little bit fancy, finally does end up going down. And Smiley is going to be following it back up with a couple of kills over onto Bravo himself. Notpaz, he is going to be able to get that revive onto B, continuing this pressure here for Bravo. 8 tickets left to go, and every single one of these kills will be making this a little bit easier, a little bit quicker going into this next map. And Raging Bull here going to be padding some stats. Almost able to pick up that second kill, but not quite. I think he's going to be just fine here, as we are going to be seeing that A flag now starting to tick on over. And he actually find the shots. Nice little ling there. But right now, Raging Bull doesn't have to get too crazy. He's just going to go ahead, hold this position, gets the reload, almost a third kill. But he does eventually go down. Notpaz now going to be rotating back in onto that Bravo site. We do see A getting completed here, just a few seconds. Mixta looking to where he's actually going to go. And that is going to be that there, ladies and gentlemen. 123 tickets. Probably be your final ticket count here. And that is going to be game. So congratulations for map number 1, as that is going to be XceeD taking it handedly. 123 tickets to 0. Yeah, as you can see there, 14-1 there for Deagle, 12-5 for Smiley, 12-4. Notpaz just doing a fantastic job across the board for every single one of those players on XceeD in terms of fragging. And I have to say, you know, Raging Bull and Frantic, I think did a fantastic job, especially in round number 1. Really allowed that lead to get as crazy as it was. They made some really good plays there toward the north side of that map, able to get onto those C and A flags and rotate very, very, very nicely. They also set up some really good crossfires and had some really good holds. Smiley, of course, with that 4 kill spree onto A in round number 1 to be able to hold on to it about mid-map. That was pretty crazy as well. Definitely worth noting. So props to him. But now we are going to be heading into Rotterdam. This is a map, like I said, that I have not cast in quite some time. Actually, I don't think I've cast this map since probably like preseason times. So it has been a very long time since I have been on Rotterdam. Again, guys, if you look there on our map count, you will be seeing, or I'm sorry, map list, you'll be seeing province has gone the way of XceeD. Second map will be on Rotterdam, and then our third one will be on Underground. Now, we are going to play all maps. This is not going to be a best of 3 situation. We are going to be playing all 3. So no matter what, we are going to be seeing Underground, which doesn't make me the happiest because I'm not a big fan of Underground as a caster. But yeah, we'll get to it. We'll make it work. All right, we are off to the races here, boys and girls. It does look like we are going to be seeing SwC going really, really quickly here towards that river side, which is pretty typical. This is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4-man push here towards the north. And we should be seeing some smokes being popped here in just a few seconds, as this is going to be Xenon. At first, we'll be able to get that first couple of shots in. No kills. You got to hit those shots, and he will eventually go down. That is not what you wanted to see. Berg is going to try and follow that up. Larpa is also going to be over here onto that B side, but he's getting pushed back. And this is just not looking good. Trades are going to be coming on in. Jordy went ahead and went all the way to the other side flag. He's going to be over here on the C, trying to get that burn in their favor. So that is definitely going to be looking good. We'll see if XceeD can actually hold on to this B site, maybe transition down into A. If they do get 3 capped here, this would be pretty bad right from the start, but we'll see if that's going to be the case. As Deagle, or I'm sorry, that was Frantic, does end up going down. Deagle is going to be left up and alive here onto Bus. He's going to try and get him, just skedaddle on out of there. He's getting shots from all different directions and managing to at least escape with his life. So a 3 cap does come in as SwC showing that maybe the stock maps are a little bit more their style. And Rotterdam is definitely going to be kinder to him. Smiley will be able to get that first kill there, opening up that B flag, getting the revive as well. So Jordy all the way back up on top of that A flag. And we are going to be seeing, it looks like, SwC able to get onto both the home flags, A and C right there. They are going to try and push in for about B site. Picked up Smiley. Looking for number 2. We'll be able to get Notpaz as well. So this means that they are going to open it back up. Pushing right in onto Bravo, cleaning it up. Beautiful job. That is blue all day long in the kill feeds. Not a single player from XceeD able to get a kill in those exchanges. B is going to go back in their favor. 2 players are going to be spawning all the way into the north side of the map. I don't know if maybe they're ready for this. Do we have anybody back on A? We do not. Okay, so I think maybe, yeah, Mixta has been able to spot this out. Smoke's kind of giving that away. Xenon is going to go ahead and push on back. We do see Jordy maybe pushing up to C. No, not going to be the case. So they may just go ahead and let them have C. They want to keep this A flag potentially. But it is going to be a pretty hefty lead so far that they have gotten themselves into. 151 to about 113. This is exactly what you want to see if you are an SwC fan, as, well, they were getting pretty crushed there previously. So Larpa right now playing very, very patient. Not sure if he's going to be able to pick up anything over here. There needs to be some movement coming out. Does look like it is going to be over here onto the C flag. They will be able to secure C. Larpa's still going to be up and alive here, crawling around with that Lewis gun. You can hear some footsteps right on the other side of this hedgerow. Ooh, one player is going to be able to jump over him. We'll be able to get that kill. Doesn't stay alive for long, though. I think Berg still on the other side of the map, as Xenon is going to be making his way to B, and Mixta is going to be over here towards A. So they still have a little bit of pressure on Alpha. Not going to be great, but we'll hopefully see some purchase from Mixta over onto A. Really delayed. Very surprised to see how slow they are taking this, especially since B is already grayed out. So Larpa still playing very, very patiently here as he makes his way up on top of Bravo. Jordy getting taken down. Raging Bull, nice little exchange so far. Is now currently a 2 versus 1 with Larpa does go down. Berg all the way back onto Charlie. Not what you wanted to see so far, as it does look like XceeD maybe balancing themselves back out. Did look a little bit rough there at the very start, but now all of a sudden it is definitely (101). What was once about a 50 ticket advantage, now melting away very, very fast. Frantic spotting out a couple of players there on the Riverside. Not quite going to be able to get any damage going down, though, as he does get shot from behind. That is going to be Smiley here, getting some extra shots in. And he eventually does go down. So Bravo is going to be safe for the time being. 2 players, though, are going to be pushing on in. I think they have enough time here to maybe get a couple of spawns going down for XceeD. You see Jordy trying to go back and forth. Not quite able to get those kills in just yet. So as we are going to be seeing, currently B, once again, successfully defended. Larpa on the other side of the map with Jordy going to be trying to come in from C. I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. Smiley, though, doing a great job of locking this down. This is a pretty rough spot to actually come out from. One of the flaws of this map is that when the spawn is across this bridge. But Smiley here, looking like he's going to be able to contain them pretty easily so far. That's all he has to do right now. He just has to contain. He doesn't really have to get in kills back and forth. But, I mean, he's holding a player basically by himself all the way into the backfield. In the meantime, that lead that we did see previously, all but gone. It's pretty much going to be shifting back over here towards XceeD. SwC losing out, I think, on a huge opportunity, maybe playing a bit too reserved at times. And we'll see if that continues to hurt them here, as a nice little trade going down. C flag still is going to be protected and held here by SwC. Larpa is getting a little bit aggressive with that Lewis gun. Probably not the best gun to start poking in, as he does go down. Berg is going to be following up here towards the north side path. Try and make some waves here towards that B flag. Ooh, really good shot there from Frantic. So he will be able to find the very tippy top of the head and takes him out. Jordy now going to be crossing that river.
Might have a problem over there.
This is not a good spot to have to be in. Deagle does end up going down, as does look like should be able to find him. And no, does not pick him up. Wow. That's going to be Xeon doing a great job of picking up Smiley. Larpa also is going to be able to take down Frantic. So opening up some paths here. But this 3 cap right now is brutal. And as you can see, that 93 ticket has not budged a bit. So with this cleanup over here on the Charlie, that is going to be locking it down here towards it. Smiley's still going to be up, left, and alive in a 1 versus 4 as he's doing some damage with a little bit of rocket action. Spotting out 2. Oh, beautiful job as he picks up 3 kills on A. That is fantastic plays. Yeah, Smiley, you're definitely going to have to celebrate on that one, as he pretty much soloed that flag. Got a little bit of help there at the last second from teammates, but my God, that has got to be a good feeling if you are Smiley in it now. 53 tickets now to 93, and Notpaz is going to be doing some work here from at range with that 3x scope on the Lewis gun. Picks up 1, picks up 2, looking for number 3, doesn't get it, but his teammates will be able to finish that up. That's going to be Deagle cleaning out the extras, as Smiley also coming in. 10 and 4 currently right now, as Smiley looking a bit unstoppable. Let's take a look at the scoreboard, as we do see 9 and 4 there for Jordy, 9 and 6 for Notpaz, Xenon going 7 and 9, and LARP at 9 and 9. 10 and 4 there for Smiley, and really nothing too impressive for the rest of the players from XceeD. They're just really locking down these flags. And in the end, that is really what this mode is all about. Yes, you can be the best fragging team, but if you don't get control of those flags, it's not going to help you out a whole lot in the long run. Smiley is getting a couple of shots in from the side. He's going to be able to find him. Not getting the kill, though. But at this point, does it even matter? 93 tickets to 16. That is so low. So low here. And Raging Bull is going to be coming back in. Possibly some long-range shots to pick him up on A. But, you know, even if we do see SWC... Oh, look at that headshot! Wow! That was beautiful there. But even if SWC ends up getting control of this flag, they still got another one to get control of in order to get onto the flag or onto the burn itself and start getting some tickets back in their favor. With 2 tickets left, it's not going to happen. They don't even finish out the cap onto A. So that's going to be a 92 ticket win right here for, I'm sorry, not SWC, XceeD, as SWC falters once again. $10 and 6 there for Notpaz. Smiley going 10 and 5, 9 and 3 for Deagle. Good numbers all around for every single one of those players. As we are going to be heading into our 3rd round of the day, last round of this map, as we are going to be swapping sides. Now we'll see if SWC can maybe make a little bit of a turnaround here. They look good at the beginning of the match. I mean, they were able to get about a 50 ticket advantage going in. They looked pretty decent. They were winning a lot of their gunfights, but in the end, XceeD just came piling on through. They got a couple of really good wipes, especially onto that Bravo site, and you could pivot off of B extremely easily. Once they got control of A, it's really, really, really tough for their opponents to come back in from C. So here in about 30 seconds or so, we are going to get started in round number 2. Guys, here I got a bug flying around. Now it's a dead bug. Okay, so all right. So it's a little distracting, guys. I apologize for that, but I had to take care of them. Okay, so back at the match. It does look like we are going to be seeing XceeD. 2 players there towards the north. The rest of the 3 are going to be down here towards the south, coming in onto probably B in the Riverside. Wow, okay, so we're going to be seeing a 3-man push Riverside for SWC. I really did not expect to see this, but yeah, this could be interesting. We're going to be seeing some fights very, very quick right off the bat. Notpaz not taking the position over there at Sandbags. Instead, he is going to be trying to push in more towards that Bravo flag. Molotovs are coming out from both teams. Can he get those first shots in? He can, and he does end up going down. This is going to be huge here, as we could be seeing a very good and quick B push coming in for SwC. This is not what we saw previously, but then again, it's not looking like it's going to be completely going their way, as Jordy is the last one left up for this push. They did a little bit of damage, but in the end, they weren't able to stall out on this B cap or get the cap of it themselves. Nice pickup there as the headshot comes in onto Frantic. And more smokes are going to be coming out, trying to conceal this push here towards Bravo. They've got to get on it here fairly quick, making sure that they can lock this down. If they can get at least one, maybe two squad wipes on the back end of this cap, this would be huge. As we do see more and more spawns coming in for XceeD. As Mixta can hear those footsteps coming around beside. Can he get the hipfire spray? He can't. He doesn't end up going down. Jordy's still going to be up, left up and alive onto the car, but he's not on the flag. This could end up biting them here in just a few seconds. He's trying to track this player across, but he's not really getting any purchase whatsoever. A couple of shots come in, but not doing much here for his team. As you do see right there, Raging Bull with 3. Able to take down Xeon, Larpa, and Berg. In the end, he does get picked up by Jordy, but my gosh, not before doing a huge amount of damage. That leaves it open for the rest of his team to basically come back, take control of that Bravo flag, and now we are going to be seeing him getting very aggressive here, trying to press this advantage. And I do like this. I think you should absolutely put the pressure on if you're in this situation. You know, you're basically sitting with a 90 ticket lead, so you can make some mistakes here. Although you are on the rougher side of the map, so it could be bad, but just look at this play right now. You are going to be seeing Frantic with a nice shot there with the pistol to follow it back up, taking down Jordy. So nobody's going to be able to leak through just yet. And that, my friends, is how you retake B. You do see Berg and Larpa trying to make their way back in. Deagle rotating back around. He's going to see his little footsies. Does take him out quite easily. Should be an easy headshot, and it is, as Deagle connects, taking down Larpa. Spread back out, waiting for this nice juicy concave of people to come on in. That was going to be Raging Bull, who did end up going down. There's 3 players just kind of swarmed him. Not really a whole lot that he could do, but slowing him down is exactly what you need to do. So we do see XceeD still in the lead, 144 now to 122. Definitely looking a lot different than the beginning of the last round. 2 players do make their way up on top of that Bravo flag. Ooh! Raging Bull is still going to be left up and alive, just laying down right on the other side, trying to be super sneaky. His teammate will be able to take care of one. Still able to get onto the flag. So nobody's been able to get the gray out here for the SwC crew. That is definitely going to hurt them. They needed to get this gray out, stop this bleed. And it doesn't look like that's going to be the case just yet. Frantic's still going to be up the backside of Bravo here towards the north. And, you know, at this particular moment, as long as we don't see a 3 cap coming in, I don't really think that this is such a bad situation to be in. Right now, it doesn't look like anybody's going to be pressuring. Hey, but Frantic here picks up 3 with that Sturmgewehr, taking down Jordy, Mixta, and Xenon. Beautiful plays there. He does get picked up in the end, but again, that is going to be another really, really good wipe there on some players. They're not going to be able to push immediately onto that A flag, which does give the time for reinforcements to come back here to attack that B site over and over and over again. Gotta say, this is overall just not looking good here for SwC. We even have Deagle going in, picking up another rifle. Still gonna have that med kit, but he's got a Sturmgewehr in hand with plenty of ammo. This could be really rough right now. Deagle doing a fantastic job fragging in our last round. Gets the headshot, almost being able to take down 2 in that stream of blind fire. And oh, that nade comes in. We'll be able to do some damage. picking up 2, looking for 3. Yes, he does. Can he get number 4? He's right behind the buses, goes in for the very quick revive. Again, he's using that medic kit, so you have almost a super soldier here with this Sturmgewehr, even going in for another kit switch. And he did a fantastic job of holding that off. Nobody leaking out towards that A flag yet. We do see more spawns coming back in on the C. Pressure has been fairly lax, I would say. They're just pretty much just holding them back, and I don't disagree. 130 to 94. I mean, let the other team make the mistakes. You don't really have to make any of yourself. And Frantic is going to do a fantastic job of picking up that kill. Frantic right now, 8 and 2. Looking for 9 and 2. Can't quite connect with the shot. On the other side, we do see Buffalo Smiley here. As, ooh, he gets picked up from a Sturmgewehr on the other side. So we do see Frantic and Raging Bull, the dynamic duo here, doing a decent job of holding them back. And if they can get these 2 kills, this would be actually really, really huge. We'll open it up for a push onto that C flag. They've gotten 1. Frantic is going to try and push in, maybe to get the 2. He does, connects with it. We'll be able to take down Mixta. Notpass also going to be able to pick up 1. Picks up 2 himself. Looking for number 3, as his teammate will be able to clutch it just in the nick of time. And that, my friends, is probably a 3 cap coming on in. Spawns are going to be out. We do see him starting to cut off those reinforcements. Frantic trying to get over here as quickly as possible, although 1 spawns in right behind him. Not sure if he's going to be aware of that, taking a little bit of damage, but this is going to be a complete gray out right now. And with this time that he's going to be he spots him out. We'll be able to connect with the shots, and that's going to be an easy wipe there into the back. 2 more players are going to be up and alive. Frantic's still going to be around, and if Frantic can actually clean this, it would be huge, as he does eventually go down. That's going to be a full squad wipe there onto XceeD, but I mean, really? 126 to 61. You can afford to have a couple of squad wipes. Aggressive. Just Jordy is starting to make his way over here towards Bravo. They've already had time to spawn in, get their positions, and set up for this next push. We do see some Jordy expert use of the AT grenade. We'll be able to pick up at least 1. Oh, nice little patience there. We'll be able to get the deny on the revive. As now it is going to be the first successful push that we've seen on B since the very beginning of this match. They do manage to get onto it. We'll be burning this down as quickly as possible. 51 seconds here left. Does look like that push is, for the most part, stalled out. Berg will be able to stay up and alive. Does he go for the revives? Might be a little bit risky here. There's 1 more player left onto that B flag, but he's also going to be waiting in for his teammates to spawn back up. So 116 now to 40. Nice long-range shots coming in from Berg. He is at 10 and 8, much better than what we saw him last time. As it is going to be very hotly contested B side here so far. Does look like there is going to be 1, maybe 2 players left up and alive for XceeD. SwC, though, looking like they can clear this out. Berg is doing some next level work here as they finally get control of this Bravo site. Where are the spawns at? Looks like they are all going to be over to A. Nobody has leaked out just yet. Raging Bull is going to be that first player here up to try and hold on with this defense. You know, if they can actually get this kill right here. Oh, Deagle so close to picking it up. I was going to say, if Deagle could actually get that kill, I would not mind them pushing, going ahead and pushing all the way out to see at least one player, and then leaving the other two just to kind of hold up. But not going to be the case, it looks like, as Deagle going to go straight in onto Bravo. Really good wrap around as he does take down at least one. So just about everybody's going to be collapsing back in onto this Bravo site, as right now SwC realizing that they don't really have the ability to push out for a 2-flag home cap. As you see Nutpaz back and forth, will end up going down. Smiley doing a fantastic job of picking up a couple of kills of his own. 15 and 7. Make that 16 and 7. He's looking for another one with the secondary, and he gets it on the mixta. That's going to be another 3 down. Smiley looking good there, as Larpa does finish him off from afar. B-site still going to be safe right now, though, as we do see XceeD struggling to get back onto this Bravo flag. 88 now to 32. Larpa is going to get picked up. Berg still going to be up and alive. There are a lot of blue players setting up right now as XceeD swarming in onto Bravo. Now it's going to be all up to Jordy as he's setting way far away there onto Bravo. Not going to be able to help. That B flag will quickly get grayed out. Jordy does get picked up, though. By what? Frantic has a Panzerfaust coming out of nowhere, picks him up. That means everybody's going to have to come in from that C flag. That is huge, huge Panzerfaust there. So Raging Bull is just setting up for this hold here. 20 tickets left, guys. Not really expecting much here from SwC, as they are really struggling to get in. Raging Bull. Oh, a little bit of BM. What would Battlefield be without a little bit of BM? As Deagle is going to be back up on the river side of the map. 12 tickets left here before we are ending this map number 2 out. And I got about one more push maybe to try and get onto that Bravo flag, but I think Deagle should be able to lock it down. He does spot out one. Nice pick up there onto Larpa. Turns around, almost gets 2. That's going to be Notpaz there, finishing it back up. Goes in for the revive as well, so they will be able to keep up that pressure here for that Bravo defense. And that is just really good teamwork going back and forth between these two guys. And now, with probably one of the worst positions that you can be in, we are going to be seeing SwC just caught out and not able to do much of anything at all. So I think that that is going to be it. One ticket is going to be left, and we do see a 74 ticket win in round number 2 on Rotterdam. All right, guys. Real quick, while we are waiting for our next match to come in, which is going to be on Underground, you can see right now XceeD taking Province and taking Rotterdam. Again, this is not a best of 3. We are going to be playing all 3 maps. Operation Underground is going to be our next one up. Okay, so real quick, just before we head into our 3rd and final map, I do want to have a shout out to all of the people who have helped us out with the subscriptions. If you guys are interested, definitely hit that subscribe button down below. If you have Amazon Prime membership, we would absolutely appreciate it. Of course, you don't have to. Just the fact that you're here is enough. But if you're feeling a little generous, it is absolutely appreciated. So shout out now to Yaden, Fet Butch Pioneer, Bull Twitch, Prototype Nexus, Thoki1, Mr. Protox, Nopa, Tutin, Stormy BF, Han HD, Dishonest Papaya. I love that name. Dishonest Papaya. Antipathy 007, U Shooter TV, Inkle, Hop Sucks, Pterodactyl, Gusket, Time, and code name, but he doesn't really count, does he? Kidding. Kidding, Code. I love you, man. Love you. All right, so now we are going to be heading into Operation Underground. And this is a map where you are going to be seeing a lot of rotations coming in. Catalyst had some really good points on it the other day, talking about how rotations on here are just really next level. So it does look like we are going to be seeing right now XceeD going in for 2 flags. Looks like they are going to be able to get onto that B site first. And Deagle will be able to get that first kill there onto Xenon. So on this map, if you guys are not familiar, it is, typically you have like a triangular map. You have a linear map where the flags are going to be more in line with each other, like what we saw with Rotterdam. But on this particular map, everything is pretty much lined out in like a horizontal light section. So these teams are not really going to be kind of stuck in any, I have to take this flag in order to get to this flag. Rotations are definitely going to be faster. You're going to be seeing a lot of teams just saying, okay, well, we didn't get on C, spawn back at home, let's go over to A. B flag is going to be your pivot flag, so we will be seeing that quite a bit. And the last time that I did cast that, B was pretty much left alone almost entirely. Like, we may have had, 5 or 6 engagements on that flag the entire time. Most of the time, we do see those fighting happening on the outskirts of the map. And it was, in fact, XceeD here last week who had a really good comeback on this map itself. They played it very, very well versus Pro Legion. And they were able to come back in, I believe, the second round by like 23 to... I can't quite remember what it was, but it was very, very, very close. So we do see Deagle over here onto that C site, as he will be able to get that burn for pretty much free, or should anyways, as his teammate is going to be coming back in to help. They should be able to easily hold that off. Larpa is going to be over here onto Bravo, trying to get a little bit aggressive. And a nice pickup there. He will be able to take down Notpaz. He is getting pushed though. Eventually does get taken down himself. So this opens it up for a possible 3-cap here, guys, as more shooting bodies. God, I swear I haven't seen this much BM in a Battlefield game in a while. But we are going to be seeing a 3-cap coming in just a few seconds. Deagle doing some work as he does help out Notpaz and Raging Bull, both picking up kills. Smiley's going to be on the other side here, just looking to make sure that nobody's going to be tagging up their nice little flag. And let's see where Frantic is at. Frantic is currently finishing up the burn on to Bravo as Raging Bull does go down. Smiley still on the other side, not going to be seeing too much action. Deagle inside that A point. A lot of smokes are going to be coming on out, but he doesn't care. We'll be able to pick up 1. Looking for 2. 4 players are on the other side of this mound, and he's going to be able to connect with 2 of them. Let's see number 3. As the smokes are going to be coming out, the push is here, and it is going to be 3 coming in, and the last one, Notpaz, will be able to finish up. In the meantime, Smiley now rotating, or I'm sorry, not rotating, but pushing all the way up through the middle of the map, and they are looking to lock down this 3-cap super fast. Frantic just waiting for some players to come on out, poke their heads. It does look like the one player may try and go that direction. Looks like we are going to be seeing Smiley seeing some action over here next to A. Notpaz does get taken down as Smiley backs on up. Deagle also getting picked up. But this is huge right here, guys. We saw how devastating 3-caps can be previously in this very match. And you are going to be witnessing it once again. Deagle is going to be backed up as we do see Smiley going down. Not able to connect with those revolver shots. Notpaz, though, will be coming back in. He does take down Berg. He's looking to possibly get maybe some revives going down, stopping some revives of his own, but no, he has to back on out. Still going to be up and alive, though. The smoke causing some crazy chaotic moments. Eventually is going to go down, but now it's going to be up to Frank to come back in, maybe to try and help. Not sure what he saw there, but Raging Bull is, they're all over on the same side of the map. They're not even trying to spread out right now, but it does look like the force right now of SwC is too much, and they will be able to push on through. Smiley, though, picks up 2. Deagle also picking up 2. They're going to be able to shut down that push very, very quickly. So in this situation here, guys, I don't really know what SwC can do. It is quite obvious that they don't have the fragging power that we've seen XceeD having. It is quite obvious that they're not really on the same page as I think in all as XceeD is right now. SwC seems to be a little bit flustered. But with 31 tickets left, I mean, what really can you do? Even if you do manage to get back at least 1, maybe even 2 flags, it's pretty much going to be a non-issue there. Napaz is going to be coming over onto that C site. We'll be able to spot out 1. Does go down. His teammate, though, coming in from behind. I think that may have been Frantic, and he does get picked up as well. Yeah. So the C flag does go over into the favor right now of SwC. Still no burn for them currently, as they're going to be picked apart as they are trying to leave this particular flag. Nice headshot going down right now for Raging Bull. 10 and 3. This guy's doing some work here. This is going to be able to make that 11 and 3. Locking it down with that FG42. That's another wipe going down. And my friends, 8 tickets left as we end out round number 1 with 130 plus ticket advantage going right now to XceeD. A little bit more BM. What would this game be without the BM? Am I right? I'm right. All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard here, guys. 12 and 3 for Deagle, 12 and 4 for Raging Bull. Putting up those double-digit numbers. See anybody over on the SwC? We did not. 8 and 5 from Jordy will be your best KD split that we did see, but that is just a rough situation to be in. I mean, when you're just not winning frags, you're already down 2 maps. It's pretty tough in a third to try and muster up the, what's the word I'm looking for? Motivation to really do well. So this is going to be XceeD going into map number 3, round number 6. So far, they have pretty much dominated this match. Going back right now, map number 1 was 106 in round 1, 123 in round 2 on Province. XceeD dominating there. Rotterdam, 92, round number 1, 72 for round number 2. XceeD again dominating. And then, of course, Underground, what we just saw, the best numbers that they have put up yet, 138 tickets to 0 in round number 1. Round number 2. So round number 2 might be much of the same, but we don't know. SwC might be able to pull out some magic here. All right, so let's see what SwC is going to be able to come up with in order to get back into this match. You see a pretty even split across the board. Notpaz is going to be the first one up onto B. He does get taken down. Deagle trying to poke on in towards that Bravo site, and does look like he's did a little bit of flame damage, and he picks up the second as well. It's gonna be Berg going down. He's a little bit on fire there himself. He picks up number 3. What are you doing, Jordy? To go back on over there to C flag. You don't deserve to be here, as that B flag will go into the favor of Deagle right now. In the meantime, we do see Smiley going down. Frantic is going to be pretty safe over there onto Charlie flag, as A is getting contested. The 3 players here from SwC, and oh my god, is that Frantic? It was not. But Raging Bull is going to be set up. You do see some nice damage coming in from that grenade. Meantime, in the middle of the map, we do see Deagle going back and forth. Let's get another 1-on-2. He gets the headshot on 1. Is anybody else up there? No. So B flag is going to be getting taken back over. A, though, now getting pushed in on. Smiley's going to be coming back in with Notpaz. I think Raging Bull is also going to be over here, and they should be able to get this kill. No! That is going to be Mixta picking up 2. Still going to be up and alive, as he will be able to get some health going back over there in his favor. And he is looking like potentially holding on to this A site. So fantastic job here from Mixta, as him and Jordy both going to be up and around. So we do see a pretty defensive hold so far into the middle of the map. Xenon is going to be able to pick up 1. Oh my god, this is great. I love it. I love it. Either these two teams, like, they just don't like each other, or these two teams are they're just having fun with each other. I like to think that they're just having fun with each other, and everybody is just friends, and we're just having a good old happy time, as all communities are. Deagle does end up getting picked up there from Jordy. Nice long range shots. See if he can connect with maybe another one. Decides to go ahead and back out. Arpa is getting a little bit aggressive here with the rest of his team. Could actually come in from behind. Maybe pick up 1. Nice job there from Smiley.
This'll fix you.
You see Frantic still going to be playing fairly defensively over here on the other side of the map. Not much action really going down on his side. So Larpa over here onto B. A little bit on the backside. He is going to be able to cause a little bit of a ruckus, but not getting any kills. Really needed to connect with at least one of those shots. Teammates are going to be coming back in, but they are quickly getting flanked. Nice job there from Larpa. And he picks up 2! Oh, nice snaps. Really nice snaps. Can he get 3? He's going to get pushed back for the time being, but his teammates will be able to spawn in on him, which will help keep that pressure onto that B site. So that is definitely a good thing. 136 tier to 116. And remember, we were in a 3-cap situation just a little while ago, so this is actually really, really good overall, I would have to say, for SwC. Xeon is still going to be up onto A. It was flashing there for a little while, but for the time being, it looks like they are going to be able to hold off on it. A push is going to come in. And we do see Xeon all alone. Nobody spawning in just yet on him. And he is pushed from 2 different angles. Can't make it happen. Will go down. We have a 4-man push onto A. See if this is going to be successful or not. Nice pickup there from Smiley. Able to just see the silhouette through the smokes. Looking for number 2. Oh, but we do see the turnaround there, and I think that was Deagle able to pick up at least 1. No, that's not Paz picking up both of them. Looking for 3, and he does. Not Paz cleaning out that push. 8 and 5 so far. Looking pretty darn good. Let's take a look at the scoreboard right here real quick. So it is going to be 8 and 5, 6 and 2, 5 and 3, 3 and 4, 3 and 1. So all positive across the board for XceeD. SwC though, 5-6, 5-5, 2-5, 5-2, 5-3. So a couple of players are going to be up in the positive range. It's going to be Berg and Larpa, as Notpaz is going to try and come in with that hipfire spray. Connects in the end with Mixta, and he's going to be able to quickly get this flag back into their favor. Another 3-cap coming in as Berg, really the only man left up and alive. Do see Deagle wrapping around as Smiley will be able to get that kill. So we are in another 3-cap situation. Nice headshot there from Smiley. Ooh, wrong time to reload, Smiley. But guess what? His teammate Deagle is there for the save. Blue all day long there in the kill feed. They are going to be able to lock in some really good points here on round number 2. 2 more players do get picked up. That's Raging Bull able to get a lot more damage done. Making it 3. And he is just loving it right now. Smiley is now the furthest pushed up forward for XceeD. See if he's going to be able to find any purchase whatsoever. Deagle deciding to go ahead. And, well, it does look like Smiley did find some kills as soon as I left. Deagle is now going to be getting very, very aggressive here. Not going to be finding anybody just yet. Notpaz is going to be playing a little bit more aggressive, getting up into the gray zone. We'll be able to get 1 kill at the very least. Deagle also getting aggressive on the other side as he picks up 2 himself. Notpaz finishing that off, and they are getting so aggressive. Oh my god, 134-231. They are running all the way up into the gray zone here. And just really embarrassing right now, SwC. I mean, what do you do in this situation? Like, I don't know. I honestly do not know what SwC could have done in round number 1. I don't think there is anything that they could do. They're just getting plain outplayed. As Raging Bull is now going to be coming on in. Probably could go ahead and throw down his Molotov to stop that. Even a bayonet kill to come in just for the hell of it. Oh my god. 132 now to 12. I can safely say that XceeD is currently undefeated in every one of their matches. Still doing a fantastic job, going 3-0 on the day, winning all 3 maps, not dropping a single round, and looking fantastic for it. Look at this scoreboard just real quick. 13-6 for Notpaz. Smiley going 13-2. Just dropping some bombs there on their opponents as we end that one out 131-0. All right.
Only on esportbf.com.